These Christmas gift jar DIYs are so simple, easy to make, and they are for last minute stocking stuffer ideas or even gifts. The Dollar Tree have the jars with the measurements on them, but I picked up the ones they had that are plain. As you can see, I'm giving them a deep clean. I want to make sure that the lids and the jars are really clean because I am going to be adding food items to these jars. I do allow them to drip dry so there won't be any streaks so that these jars can look really good. The Dollar Tree sell these kitchen labels, and I absolutely love the quality of these. You get so many, and they look really nice. So I'm going to be using these to embellish those jars today, along with some Christmas napkins that I picked up from the Dollar Tree also. They also have some blank labels if you want to use a chalk marker to write on them, which I will be doing for one of the jars. Now for my first jar, I do have some pretzels. The Dollar Tree sells pretzels, but I do have these pretzels that came from Walmart. I already had them, so I didn't have to buy any pretzels from the Dollar Tree. My son loves pretzels, so I usually keep them in the house, and I'm just going to add them to the jar. Now with those labels, you can add many different food items because they have so many labels. I mean, so many. And so I'm looking for the one that says pretzels because I'm just going to add it to the jar. I love the faux leather look of these labels. I'm telling you, they are really nice. So I'm just going to add it right to the jar. And I thought the napkins would be a cool idea to add right to the top. You're gifting a napkin on the top, and you can use the burlap fabric, but I thought the napkin was a great idea since it had the holiday print. As you can see, I'm struggling with this rubber band. You can just use the jute cord, which I am going to go over that with, but I have these rubber bands handy, and I thought I'll use these to help sort of hold the napkin down, and then I'll just go around it with the jute cord, tie a basic bow, and I think this is a really cute gift, or it can be a stocking stuffer. Now, for my second jar, what I'm going to be doing is adding these cookies. Now, I have 3 packs here, but you can only fit 2. I was just showing you that you can just add all of these butter cookies because these are so popular and they are so good, but I'm going to save a bag for myself. So I'm going to add in 1 pack of the butter cookies, and then I'm going to add in these Chip Ahoy right on the top. And I thought it is really cute to give some really tasty cookies. So I'm just going to add the lid, and then off of that label pack, I'm going to pull off the label that says cookies, and I'm just going to place that on a jar. Repeat that step and add one of those Dollar Tree Christmas napkins on top. Place my rubber band, and then I'm going to go over my rubber band using some jute cord. I absolutely love these jars for Christmas gifts, and as I mentioned, there's so many label options. There's rice, there's pasta, there's beans. It's so many different options, and I think this is so cute. And you can even combine these to make a case of these Christmas gift jars, which I'll show you later on. Now, I had to do the pancake jar. So what I'm going to do is just open this up and pour in the pancakes. Now, this box did come from the Dollar Tree as well, and I didn't use the whole pack, so you will have some left. So what I'm going to do, I just cut a really small hole because I didn't want to spill any of it. And then I'm just going to fill the jar up, and then for the remaining, I'm just going to roll up the bag and put it back in the box. My son loves pancakes, so we're definitely going to be using those leftovers. So now I'm just going to add the lid, and then I'm going to pull off the label that says pancake mix and add it to the jar. And I just think this was a really cool way to embellish these jars because they can always refill these jars and keep them in the kitchen, or they can just remove the label. But I just think this is so cute, such a cute idea. And now what I'm going to do is just take one of these little small bottles of maple syrup from the Dollar Tree. I was excited to see those in the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add it to the rubber band right on top of the lid, and then I'm going to go around it with some of that jute cord. And I thought this was really cute to just add on a little personal bottle of maple syrup. And so now for the next jar idea, I am going to be gifting some coffee. And the Dollar Tree did have this coffee. It's vanilla flavor, and it took 1.5 bags, and I'm just going to pour it into the jar. Now, at my job Christmas party, I did win the raffle, which was a dual coffee maker with the Keurig and the coffee pot. So I only had the Keurig. So now I get to make a pot of coffee. So after this, I do want to taste this coffee from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to make a small pot to see how this tastes. I usually like to know how things taste before I gift them. So I'm going to make me a cup of this. And you can do this by using coffee beans as well. And so I just poured out the label that said coffee, and then I'm going to take one of the napkins and repeat that step by placing the napkin on top and adding the rubber band, and then I am going to just tie the little jute cord around it to create the bow. And that is it for this. I absolutely love gifting coffee. I love seeing these jar gift ideas. Every time I see them, I think these are so great, and I just knew I had to do some myself. So the next one is the cocoa, and I picked up 3 boxes of the cocoa from the Dollar Tree, and it took 2.5 boxes because I'm opening the packages up and adding them in there separate. Now, it did come with a label that said cocoa, but I had already used it because I have this pack of labels for a while. So what I'm doing is just taking one of the blank labels, and I'm going to take that little marker from the Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just going to write out hot cocoa onto the label, and then I'm going to add my napkin and my jute bow. And now with this, I do want to add to the back how many ounces each package is, like per cup. So I'm just going to write it on one of these labels and just add it to the back of the jar. And for food items, if you want to add measurements, you can add the label. You can add the label, the blank label, to the back and write on there, or you can put the little note right up under the napkin if you're gifting these to someone and you want to make sure that they know the amounts or the ingredients or anything. And I think that is so simple to add it to the back, and I absolutely love this one as well. Now for the next jar idea, I definitely wanted to do these chocolate chips. I think this is just so cute to have chocolate chips on handy, especially if you are a baker. So I'm going to add this entire bag. It took 1 bag, and then what I'm going to do is add the lid. And I was super excited that they had chocolate chip label on here. So I pulled off that label, added it to the jar, and then I'm going to add the napkin and the rubber band and the jute cord, and that is it. I absolutely love these food jars for Christmas gifts. They are so cute. And here's what I was telling you. You can just create a box. This box I picked up from the Dollar Tree is one of those joy boxes, and I just put the lid at the bottom, and I am actually going to gift all 6 of these jars, and I think this is adorable to give someone for a holiday gift. These are really cute and attractive to have on your counter as well. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in and watching today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you all so much for your kindness. This world needs more kindness. And I have to say, on this platform, I have had the opportunity to connect with some of the kindest people. I am truly grateful. Thank you all again. Have a fantastic weekend. Have a Merry Christmas from me and my family to you and yours. Thank you.